Hey, what's up, Lightbolt Joe here. Today we are going to discuss the 1993 sequel film, Addams Family Values. They dropped the in the beginning of this, so it's just called Addams Family Values. So this is a little bit after we saw the first film. The first one was 91, this was 93. So this is starting out with Morticia's giving birth to the brand new Addams child. They named him Pubert, and so they're trying to find a nanny. And so Joan Cusack plays his character Debbie, who is a black widow. She's killed 3 husbands before. She's now interested in marrying Fester to get his money to then kill him, but he won't die because he's Fester Addams. He can't die. So it's a quest now of what happens when he can't die. How does she ice him away from his family? And the stuff that happens with that. But while that's happening, the kids, Wednesday and Pugsley Addams, are sent away to Chipaway Camp. Christine Baranski is one of the counselors and lead directors, and it's hysterical moments of memes that are just constantly relevant from those scenes now, and it's definitely withstood the test of time joke-wise. But the whole racial division and the Thanksgiving play that they perform at this summer camp would definitely not be made now. That is something that should not have been and definitely will never be again. But it's important to revisit these types of situations to express the conversations in an appropriate direction. I'm trying to be very PC about wording these things. It was a horrible racist episode, but it's one of those moments where you're doomed to repeat history if you don't acknowledge the past. And it's important that we're now in an acknowledging of past moments. And to Wednesday's credit, she does that. So it was very cool watching the Wednesday show on Netflix, because that Wednesday character of honoring those before us and staying true to actual history and not whitewashing history is prevalent in this film. That she goes on a whole ranted monologue about that, and it's very important. Translating that to 2022's Wednesday project on Netflix, same concept. Very different in regards to a Thanksgiving play versus her forced to wear a pilgrim outfit at this Pilgrim World, amusement park. Similar in context, but handled very differently. So it's interesting. It's very interesting watching how the conversations evolve over time to make sure we acknowledge the past, to not relive the past, and to move forward in a conducive, appropriate manner to help those around us. So, good, very good film. It definitely is entertaining. I love watching just David Krumholtz's character in this, just this wheezy asthmatic, is very entertaining. And it's funny because when I was watching Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, the character of Ben, voiced by Sean Giambrone, was very much like David's character in this. So it was very cool seeing that again, but in a different perspective. What would happen if David Krumholtz's character was at Camp Cretaceous? Would he befriend a baby ankylosaurus named Bumpy and call her Bumper Car and go on a whirlwind dinosaur adventure? Possible. Ben didn't, so David's character could do it. So Addams Family Values, it had that nice puppetry. It had that nice grit that I was talking about in the last thing, the last review. It had that nice authenticity with the props and the costuming. It had that grit. It had that nice spooky feel to it, and that's what's great about the Addams Family. You got the snap and everything comes together. It shows the family values. That was the point of the whole film. That was the point of the title. So it's a very good film. It's definitely quote worthy. It's definitely meme worthy. The first and second film, 1991 and 1993, are still prevalent in 2022, borderline going into 2023. It's probably 2023 by the time I actually post this. I don't know. Maybe. I lost count of how many reviews I have backlogged. We'll see. Borderline. Maybe a couple days away. Or after. I don't know. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.